Hello, this is Perry Peacock with Wilderness Innovation. I'm here today going to talk a little bit about mucklucks and show you a little bit about them, and then in an upcoming video we're going to do a little take on how to make your own. So keep on watching and let's have a little fun today. Alright, now I'm going to show you the inside of the muckluck. See, I have a drawstring out top here that keeps snow from going down in it. I'm just going to undo my laces here and loosen up my, hope you can see this, loosen up my ankle strap. And now, you notice this, I actually have a liner here. Okay, so this is all the insulation here and a liner. And when I'm out camping, I just take the shell off, throw it outside or whatever, it doesn't matter. And I just wear this right in my sleeping bag. Keeps my feet nice and warm. And then when I get up in the morning, I'm all still warm in here because I've been in the bag. And I just slide all this back into the shell, lace it all up, and I'm good to go. One other thing about this is with this system you typically don't need to wear any socks. You look down inside of here, the snow's a little cold. You look down inside of here, this is just polyurethane foam, pretty soft stuff, and it's just lined with thin nylon tricot fabric. That makes so your foot slides in and out of there real nice. And then the outer shell here is just a breathable nylon material. It's just some scrap laying around. So anyway, so that's all there is to that. So you just slide your foot in there and just like that, you're good to go. And then slide the whole thing down in the shell. And I usually hope you can see this. I usually crank down the ankle strap a little first. And you don't even really have to have this cord up here. I don't know, I just like to put it on there, I don't know why. But it kind of holds everything together a little better. And there we are. That's how easy that's all there is to it. And in the next week I'm going to get the video put together on how to make this stuff. I sewed all this up with a sewing awl, and the top part I sewed up with a sewing machine. And it's very simple to do. Let me show you a few other things with the muckluck, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Alright, I've come across the stream here, wading in the icy water in these mucklucks. And as I mentioned, these are not waterproof or even water resistant. And so let me show you here these things, if you can see it. Water just squeezes out of them. They actually don't feel too bad. It's a little chilly because there's still a good amount of water in there. But notice I can just take my boot out. I actually have a little, this is what I use in the bottom of the boot, just some carpet. It doesn't soak up much water. So all I got to do, I just dump that out, slide this back in, and actually this foot doesn't even, because of what I showed you with the foam before, this foot doesn't even feel cold, even though I just walked in this icy water. Now, you know, if worst came to worst, I can just take this thing off like this, and I can just wring it out. Feel it? But I actually don't even really have to do that. I've done some trials before where we went on a week-long camp, and we got down in the water like that, and all I did was I just kept wearing them, and it was all right that way. Still got my other snowshoe on. I don't know if you can see this picture. I hope so. Won't have to do it over again. Alright, so now, like I say, my feet were actually feeling comfortable before I even wrung them out. But it's better to wring them out, because then you get most of that moisture out of there. But the nice thing about this foam, it's still squishy, it's still got all the loft. I just wrung out the bulk of the water that's in there, and so now I'm really good to go. So the one thing I like is I consider this some pretty safe footwear, really. So see, I've got that on there. Fasten down my ankle strap. Place this thing up. I'm good to go. I'm not gonna wring this other knot at all. I'm just gonna leave it as is. And so I have one that I wrung out and one that I didn't. And you just kind of go from there. So that's the Mucklucks. Keep watching for how to make these things. I think you'll really like it. And it's very simple.